stands for. So guys, the FEER event has been a staple for a few years now. I'm late to the party when it comes to Enduro Action Team events. I was here for the first time at the end of 2019, so this was my first FEER event. Now they've got lots of events going on throughout the year. Probably the best known one would be the Adventure Ride competition, but they also do GS Trophy qualifiers, and there's a lot of events that happen here along with the trainings that they do. But this is not an official training event. This is just playtime basically in one of the largest and most exciting sandboxes that Germany has to offer. 80 hectares of just enduro to ride in. So there's still instructors here and guidance on how to sort of roam around. Most people already know this park, and then you can just go at your own leisure. You can try different trails and ride as much as you want, and there are instructors there that can help you out if you ask them. The cool thing was to just also see Robert and Bernd have their kids and their family here, so they also have time to just hang out with their family, and it's less stressful for them. It was kind of good to see the kids on their dirt bikes and stuff. So it's more like a family and friends event really, where you get to ride and then hang out at the campfire at night. And really it took me until sort of last night to fully appreciate what this is all about, as we were sitting there at the campfire until 1 o'clock, and it wasn't long over. They went on for another hour. So it's really awesome. Check it out. Biker friends, welcome back to another video. I'm back at the Enduro Action Team today, and it's been almost 2 years since I was here the last time. I was out with an injury last year, so there was no Enduro Action Team event for me last year, same as with most of my trips that I had planned. But now I'm back here for the FEER event. I don't know what it stands for. I think it's an abbreviation to something. If I find it out by the time I edit the video, I'll put it in the description what it actually means. But it's an event. This is not a training. So the whole idea is that they open the park for us here so we can play for 2 days, and there's different tracks for us that I've laid out that they will introduce us to, and then we get to play in the park. And there are instructors that we can ask. There are instructors that will show us around, of course, and of course this has an event character, so there's going to be sort of dinner together, barbecue tonight, and then the next 2 nights as well. And they will provide lunch as well. I don't know how many participants they will have here. If I had to take a guess, I would say probably around 80 plus or minus. Seems about right. I'm staying really close to this location. It's only 2 kilometers away at the Pferdehof, which I've been to many times. And it's a really nice place and very close to the track here, of course. And they've got awesome breakfast, so I'm looking forward to that. So I wonder if I will meet a few people that I've met in the past years. I already saw that there are some bikes from Berlin where I'm staying, which is really cool. So, you know, maybe I make new friends here. Anyway, there isn't much on this event on the internet, I think, so I will take you along for the ride and let you see it sort of through my eyes and experience it. Oh guys, it is so great to be back. This is so nice. So yeah, you can put up your tent here and sleep here. Yeah, just hang out here. Yeah, this event was supposed to happen last year. It didn't due to Corona. they canceled the event, and now and now it's happening this year. So I booked this about a year and a half ago, and it's so cool. It is so cool. This is
es war grau, es war einfarbig. So.
forecast is it's gonna blow over sometime in the next hour or two, but for now we have to leave in the rain, and normally I don't care, but I don't have my full rain gear on today, so we'll see how it goes. Oh shit! I thought it's gonna ease up on the rain, and it is not. Holy crap! Okay, it just got worse. It just got worse. Oh my god. Well, I've got Gore-Tex pants on, but the top layer is not waterproof, because the plan is to take it off as soon as it gets warm and it stops raining. But this is like, wow. This is Gore-Tex weather, and it's already leaking. Shit. That didn't take long. Holy moly! This is like the worst freaking wet weather. Oh my god. So, this is it. Ah! Shit! That's nice. It's all running down my arms and stuff. Yeah. See, it didn't look as bad. It was just drizzling and it wasn't with the wind. It's freaking horrible. Horrible. Ah, crap. What a bad choice I made. So this is the up ramp to the base camp. The only good thing about the rain is that it was really dusty yesterday, so it's gonna keep the dust down, which is good. And yeah, you can see these guys camped out here all night in this beautiful weather. Now we're heading down to the collection point. There's gonna be a briefing and some warm-up, and by that time that's finished, I'm hoping to see the rain stop. Well, it's better than it was before, so. Ein Wetterchen, Wahnsinn. Ja, super. So this is it, the introduction round. Get the lay of the land off the tracks, we will be allowed to freely roam around in the park and try the different tracks that they have prepared for us. And most people have been here before, so they have a general idea where stuff is. But it's good to get a reminder, because it's been a while for me too. And as you can see, it's rained quite a bit, and so it's slippery parts. There's some parts that are still blocked that we can't go on because it gets really slippery, especially because it was dusty and dry yesterday, and then there's some spots that they've kept closed off for now. But we're expecting the weather to turn drier again. Well, it actually stopped raining too, so that's great. And then you can basically go on the easy routes by yourself, and then some on the difficult stuff you're supposed to be at least two people, just in case something happens. Even though I was just on the 2-week trip, it still takes a little bit of warm-up to these tracks again. Okay, there's different arrows. That's the famous gravel hill to my left. So it seems like all the simple routes with the single arrow are the ones that you normally take when you're in training here, just to get you from one station to the next. And now I think we're crossing over to the other side. There's 2 parts to this. So this is a public road, so we're asked to be careful when you cross it. There's not much traffic on it. So now we're on this sort of other side of the park. Other side meaning the other side of that public road. And in trainings, yeah, you spend a lot of time over here as well. Actually, probably most of the time over here, I would say.
Ja, also wenn ihr euch mal umdreht, der Tim wollte das schon testen. Dort sind 2 Pfeile hinter dem Flatterband. Das heißt, die Strecke ist jetzt gesperrt, wie ihr kennt, da unten die Wiese. Oh je. Da wollt ihr jetzt auch nicht hin, denke ich, ja. Das wird dann aber, wenn es fahrbar ist, werden wir das regelmäßig testen und dann irgendwann entscheiden, okay, wer jetzt Sport hat, kann das machen. Das kann dann sein, dass es nachher irgendwann offen ist. Ja, Tim, dann brauchst du die Kurve nicht fahren.
So, we continue on with our little tour. So with all the times I've been here, I've never had it this wet in the park. I know there's been worse conditions here for sure, but this is the worst I've seen it at least with like mud and stuff. And this is just the easy stuff. I think the hard stuff, they Bob just said they had to block a few things up because it's just unrideable for the moment. So guys, we just did 2 rounds through the park. The first one was the easy one. The second one, Bob introduced us to the intermediate one. Some of the difficult ones are still closed because they're really a challenge in this weather condition. So this is the base camp, and now we're on our own. You know, find a group of people that we want to ride stuff with that is harder than the easy stuff. For the first time, it does feel weird because I'm always used to riding behind an instructor here. So just being able to just go by myself, it's weird, it really is. But kind of cool. So let's check it out. and just get into the groove, because I'm not really quite there yet, I have to say. Fährst du hoch? Fährst du hoch oder guckst du nur?
Ich bin hochgefahren schon selber.
Ja, echt, ja?
Bist du noch nicht hochgefahren?
Nee.
Noch nie?
Doch. Lange her.
Also heute fährt es gut.
Ja?
Das war alles ganz trocken.
Müssen wir eigentlich mal machen, ne?
Moment,
Die linke oder was? Dann mache ich doch mal Anlauf. So, the infamous gravel hill. All right. Wow. It's it's always a heart pounding experience, I can tell you that, guys, because I know how many times I missed this one. So feels good to get it on the first try. Yes. Whoa, cutting it close. Woo! Jesus. Okay, that was not so good. It's always like this. The first time goes good, second time I totally f**k up. But I think the wet conditions help, because normally if you get stuck like I just did in the dry, there's no way you get traction. So you get a bit more traction up top, which is good. Alright guys. Sandpit. Whoa. What a fucking mess. I stay in one of the shots. Oh shit. And that's probably easy compared to how it is when it's all fucking dry. So, I'm staying on the west side of the tracks for the moment. Just went to the Sandpit the first time ever, and you know, those turns are really difficult and it takes a lot of energy, so it's probably good to do it now before lunch, but I still have a little bit of power left. So this is how you get to the Sandpit that everyone seems to be enjoying. Hä? Ja. Ich dachte, ich muss außen rumfahren, ich wusste nicht, ob ich hier hochfahren kann. Dann dachte ich mir, nicht gleich alles falsch machen am ersten Tag und nochmal ein bisschen Kräfte sammeln, um hier da reinzufahren. Die Kurven sind schwierig. Fährst du die im Stehen oder setzt du dich hin? Fährst du im Stehen?
Im Stehen und dann halt natürlich auch mit der Gewichtsverlagerung und so, aber ja klar, wenn ich dann halt den Füßen.
Okay.
Halt durchkommt.
Also sauber war das jetzt nicht, aber ich probiere es nochmal, was soll's.
Die B-Note natürlich schöner, aber überleben ist alles.
Ja, so hat sich da angefühlt. Willst du vor? Kannst es noch. Oh, so there's Carl. Alles gut? And this is insane with these large bikes. Whoa. Soll ich dir helfen, Großer? Komm. Warte. Schlafen legen.
Durch, easy.
Ah, fuck. Ja, danke. So guys, bailed in the sand, just tipped over, and that would have been a pain to pick up the bike. So, this is Aki in front, Carl in the middle, and it's right before lunchtime, so we're gonna cruise around a bit. This. So these two guys have spent 10 days in a row with training in the vents here at one time, which is the record. It's very exhausting, so it looks like people are getting in line for the gravel hill. So non-intermediate tracks right now. Oh, this one is fun. Bouncy as hell. Didn't see that one last time. That's cool. This has gotten more difficult than it was in the past. The bigger rocks than new. Oh, remember this truck? I did this in the drive. Really tricky little track here.
Eingestellt bedeutet volle Leistung und weiche Gasannahme.
Oh, super, ja.
Eine passend, Traktionsrolle auf Stufe 1, relativ wenig Unterstützung, also so wie...
Okay, here we go, my friends. Ducati Multistrada 4S. First time ever riding this bike, and it's gonna go straight into off-road. So it'll be interesting to see how this beast rides. always weird to be on a brand new bike that you haven't ridden before. It's hard to get to the shifter with my big boots somehow. And it's very smooth. Wow. The engine braking is pretty good on this one, which is actually nice. It's better than on the KTM. So better means more engine braking. I like that because it just takes the speed out when you're going downhill, which I really like. So second gear, it's so smooth. It's crazy. Something's happened. Oh, someone crashed. Wow. It feels pretty good doing on the Multistrada. The Multistrada was actually, as I'm waiting for Bernd, the first travel sort of adventure bike that I was ever riding on when I still was riding my Harley. I switched bikes with a guy that had a Multistrada and a much older version than this one, of course, and that was the first experience on an adventure bike that kind of switched me to looking at adventure bikes. Also the fact that I was looking at different kinds of travel that I wanted to do. So this is a Ducati that kicked it off. I ended up buying the BMW, for those of you who know the channel, and then switched to KTM, but that's why I was curious to ride this one. Of course, it'd be good to ride this on the road. I'm sure on the road, the 170 something horsepower that thing has, it's probably quite a riot, and it would be interesting to see how that 4-cylinder engine works. Wow, what a difference. Oh wow, I am on the R1250 GS Adventure. So this is the heavy one with the big tank, and first few meters on the test ride. And I just came off the Ducati Multistrada 4S. So the weather here is a real pleasure. And it's raining now. Obviously you see what I'm wearing. I've got the jersey on. I'm getting soaked. Now I guess Bernd saw it coming because he has his rain cover on. I don't. So, God, the sun came out. It was already good, and now this. Oh, second round on GS. I'm already wet. I thought about pulling out, but no, I'm already drenched. Fuck it. Okay, let's do it because yeah, we're doing this now. Really cool, really cool.
Die Automatik. Willst du mit der fahren oder nicht?
Ja, ich fahre jetzt mit der, scheiß drauf.
Also aufpassen, wenn du zu schnell bist und am Gas festhältst, die wird schneller.
Ja.
Das ist keine Kupplung, gell? Auf die Hinterradbremse auftreten, da müsste es passen.
Oder vorne bremsen geht auch, oder?
Oder vorne bremsen.
Das geht auch. Oh, das wird ja echt eine lustige Nummer.
Aber halt, ist schon ein bisschen sicherer.
Ja, ist gut. Das
Jetzt hier Handbremse.
Wahnsinn.
Nicht reingucken. Ja, dann sag halt. Hier Handbremse quasi.
Ja.
Aufpassen, das ist nur zum Stillstand, weil die geht immer in neutral.
So we'll be going up the steep gravel hill, and traction control is sort of in its medium setting. See what it does here. How smooth it goes up the hill. It's actually quite good. A bit bumpy of a ride due to the suspension, but no issues coming up here. You notice when it switches, and that's probably something where you get used to, you know, just like in the car, you know, when it's in what gear or something. So once you get used to it, I think that probably helps also with the throttle response and all that, makes it a bit smoother. See, this is where it needs smooth throttle response on this stuff. This is not fun on this bike. You have to really focus what you're doing here. You know, if you need it to be very smooth, or use the clutch to, you know, smoothen it out, which you can on any other bike. You can't. You just, the right hand has to do it all, which is much harder to do than using a clutch in the friction zone, of course. Well, I've been so focused on this bike that I haven't actually thought about the fact that I'm drying off again. The sun's out after the rain shower. Caught me on the 1250 GS. Okay, guys. Very interesting experience. After 2 rounds, I don't think this is for me. And the throttle response too jerky. You don't really know what gear it's in, especially at low speeds. The tricky stuff, so that makes this, so the technical stuff, quite a bit harder. The weight is noticeable, and also the suspension system is struggling with it. But it was interesting to ride. Aha! Okay, so this is new. This is new for me. I've been on this track. That was closed for a long time. It was wet. Oh, I don't know where they got off. Foot pegs, Jesus. Geil. Nee, das erste Mal, krasse Strecke. Oh, Jesus. Now we know why that was blocked off. This weekend. It's really cool to go with these guys because it's a lot more fun to explore this. The other guys, I'm just doing it by myself. So guys, this is the end of day number 1. I'm cruising back to the base camp. I still got my jacket there, and then I'm gonna just go down to the hotel, get dressed, changed, and then come back here for dinner. It's been an absolutely amazing day. Quite the change in weather. This is a beautiful sunshine now. We had quite a bit of rain in the morning.
Said it's time for changing. Everybody's looking for something new. You say you want a leader, but you never make up your mind. I think it's better when I lead you through the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain.
Ready? So, day number 2, we're heading to the Enduro Park. It was sunny, it still is this morning, but there's rain forecast for the rest of the day. I'm dressed the same as yesterday, so I'm just hoping that that's gonna be enough. So almost the entire gang of the place we're staying at, really close to the Enduro Park. Just left together. We're a little late, 10 minutes, and yeah, let's go.
Kinder, kommt noch ein bisschen drüber.
So I'm going with Matthias and Olaf, and this is the second round after the introduction round today. It rained in the morning, so some of the parts are wet again, and there's more rain forecasted for the rest of the day. So yeah, we'll just stalled the bike. So this is definitely muddier than yesterday. Some tracks. Yes!
Umfallen in der Sektion ist 50 Punkte.
Minus wahrscheinlich.
Minus.
Pluspunkte, extra. B-Note.
Dort der Sektion rein oder rauszufahren ist sofort komplette Aufgabe nicht geschafft. Das heißt minus 200 Punkte. Darüber hinaus geht es aber nicht. Sektionen, wie die Anfahrt.
Ja, ja klar.
Hier fahren die allermeisten hinten über Vorseite. Ja.
Ne, ist klar. Musste eng rumkommen.
Genau.
Das wird mein Liebling.
In der
Weiß ich
Schnecke
jetzt schon.
Ganz wichtig, ihr müsst in der Schnecke eine 8 sehen. Psychologisch mehr an die Reifen denken.
Ja, ja, das. So I dropped the bike twice in that 8 when I was practicing, so it's definitely in my head. Makes it really hard. Schnell außer Atem, bis du hier raussteigst. Nee. Okay. Alter! Oh, fuck, Alter, der Kreis. Das war klar, dass das ein Problem wird heute. Die scheiß 8, ich wusste es, Mensch. Anyway, glad I did it. All things I'm struggling with, so that's why I need to try them some more often. Now, yeah, it's more like ruts now than there's sand, so it's very different to how it was yesterday. So I gotta stay in the ruts. Oh yeah, this is fun. So looks like someone. Okay. Wow. See guys, this is why you need a GS. You pick it up like that. Oh. Warte. Okay, ich hab dich. Okay. Wow. Alter! Wow. Eingeklemmt? Okay.
Kriegen wir die zusammen aus dem Loch rausgehoben?
Gas!
Ja, was nu?
Was nu? Was nu?
Umdrehen. Ja.
Wow. Krasses, der Schlitthang ist echt ein krasses Zeug, ja.
Kommt das ja selbst.
Oh, alter Schwede. Aber hat geklappt. Oh. Voll im Drehzahlbegrenzer das letzte Stück, ey. Volles Brot. Das ist auch ein krasses Zeug.
Auch gut. Ja, ohne Herausforderung war. Ohne Kupplung, ohne Gas.
Aber habt ihr gut gemacht. Ja. Jetzt kannst du überlegen, lang, okay, ja. Olaf.
Ich bin sogar bis Sommer gekommen. Oh, ich habe ein Zeigen. Ja, ohne absteigen.
Ohne Absteigen.
Ohne Abfall.
Ich dachte, die Aufnahme heute Morgen bezahlt gemacht. Ah, die Jungs, geil. This is the end of the FEER event, the active part. We definitely made sure we have no power left. Yeah, now you know what the FEER event is. It's basically you can roam around at your own will, find a group, explore the area, and there's still stuff to do with the instructors, which is great if you want to focus on something that will sort of help you out and take some groups around. You can test ride bikes. You know, really the best thing is you meet a lot of cool people here. Lots of like-minded people, and you meet them again because, you know, there's so many people here that I've seen before. And that's really the best part. It's just the community part of it, to be here. Anyway, guys, I am tired. I'm ready for a shower. And I can't wait to get my first cold beer.
denn, ey?
Das hat gestern auch nicht besser geklappt. Aber wir haben noch eine zweite Stimme. Und die Reifen will ja verdient sein. Also, ihr geht jetzt mal bitte alle auf diese Seite. Auf die beiden
Wow!
Auch die Mama soll mit.
Wir sagen nochmal vielen lieben Dank an euch. Es war...
Spitze!